Hello everyone, welcome back to another brand new video. Today we're going to be doing another review on the KLIM steel frame keyboard, I think it's called. Not really remember what to call it on the website. I purchased this for a total of $24, I think, on Amazon. And basically what it is just a keyboard with buttons. It's not mechanical, as you can hear. It's actually sort of not really a quiet keyboard, but it's still there. So, as you can see, there's the mouse we reviewed last. I'm currently using this here. So yeah, this is a leathered cord with pretty sure this is gold plating for the USB port, and when it plugs in to an outlet or something, like a USB drive, USB port, it yeah, so I'm using my PS4 at the moment to put on my keyboard and stuff. So it turns on. It may look like purple, but this is actually blue. It looks blue on the camera, and actually no, it looks purple on the camera, but this is actually blue. This is not purple. So it has, since it has LEDs, it must have LED adjusting, and this is what this sun button is for. This is the interchanging system for the colors. So you can click this button and it'll change to different colors, like red, green, then purple, light green. Actually no, this is yellow. It looks like green, that's why I said it. Light blue, and white, and then no color at all. So if you're like the type of person that's so used to having no color whatsoever, this is the type of keyboard for you, because you can turn off and on the colors. I'm pretty sure there's many other keyboards that can do this just as well, but it can interchange to different colors. And yeah, there really aren't any other adjusting buttons except this button. The FM button, like on many other keyboards with like Chroma and all that stuff, like Razer keyboards, and I personally use a Corsair K70 keyboard, and I know it has, you have to press FN 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it has certain sections on the keyboard that which these certain buttons you push with the FN button will change, and it can go through all these sorts of colors. This only has that, and it goes through a cycle of all the colors, and that's it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't go through white. I can't really be too sure, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't go through white. Never mind, it does go through white. I've never really looked at this because I'm not really focused on this keyboard when I use it. I'm looking at my screen when I use it. But just like the enhanced GX M1 mouse, it also has rotating color systems, which is pretty cool. Yeah, as you can see, it has a bunch of KLIM logos. So this has one on the space key, one in the middle between the number buttons and the control switches or keys, and then one up here. This is actually one I put up on here that came with the package. In the package, it was just the keyboard, instructions, like a thank you note, not really instructions, and 3 stickers. And I decided to put one up there because there was a lot of empty space without this. Like everything else on the edge was completely empty, so I decided to put one up there and see how it works. So it works just fine, but of course with the PS4, this Windows key does not function. However, if you have a PC, it will obviously function. The cord, I'm pretty sure, is about maybe 3 feet long. It is about 3 feet long. It is leather cord, so it won't be too dumb, I guess. Up here we have like some sort of a carrying handle. I don't know, they advertised something with like a phone up here, but when I put my phone in it, it makes sort of a scratchy noise, so I'm not gonna put my phone in there. I guess it's just something like you can wrap your cord through it if you're gonna take it somewhere. That's what I did when I bring it through here. It's a nice, cool design, I like it. And on the back, basically that's the back. There's nothing really much else. There is a QC pass, which is cool. It says the KLIM Lightning. I'm pretty sure this is what it's called. The KLIM Lightning, made in China. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. But yeah, we got the feet right here, just in case you wanna put it up, and I think my PS4 just went to the home screen. It is rather tall when it stands up on the feet, so I really don't like to do that. I can give you guys an example right here. As you can see, it is at a very, very broad angle. And I'm gonna give you guys a simulation of what it looks like. Yeah, there's a couch in the background, shut up. So that's the angle that it's at while it's on the feet. So I'm gonna put this feet down real quick. And that's the angle that it's at while not in the feet. As you can see, the keys are already at an angle, which didn't really surprise me because it was already at an angle in the first place, and it works just fine. Certain keys on this will activate certain things in your PS4. The pause break button right here actually transitions to my home screen, which is kind of cool if you don't hear in the background. Pretty cool. And this F3 actually goes to the settings of a certain applications, the settings of the application, so I can like close the application and stuff like that. Other than that, it's pretty fine. So I'm gonna give you guys a simulation of what they sound like. So this is the space bar. Okay, it's making a sound on my video game. This is the enter key. So it is, in my opinion, a very responsive keyboard. So not as responsive as many other things. You know, I'm gonna turn off the color or to one singular color, so it'll stop focusing in and out. So overall, my opinion of this, just like the GX M1 mouse, it being a startup keyboard. That's why I originally started out with this because I did have a PS4, and I did start wanting to transition to keyboard and mouse gameplay. So this is the first keyboard I got, and I've had this for over maybe a couple of months, I think. A couple of months. It was a good keyboard. I think it was a good first impression keyboard. As you can see, there are a few stains on it because I wanted to test this to see if this was water resistant or like stain resistant. So I did water, which obviously cleaned right off, coffee, and iced coffee. So I put hot coffee on here and iced coffee. Surprisingly, well, not surprisingly at all, of course, the freaking water washed up really well. The hot coffee did a pretty good job. It left some smudges. And the iced coffee, I think there's still like that. That's iced coffee. Some of this is iced coffee. And I did some on the edges, and that's some iced coffee. Either that or my cat sneezed on this while I wasn't watching. But yeah, overall, I think it's a good startup keyboard. I think these screws are to take off this steel frame. However, you would have to remove these keys, like the space key. It did come with a key exchanger, like one of those little ring things that you put on the key and you take out the key using that. Although, I don't know why you want to take this out. It does have the indicators for the number lock caps lock, and the scroll lock, just to let you guys know. So if you want to take off this frame, I think you could. I think this is possible to take off the frame. However, you would probably have to take off some keys. Like these two, you have to take off 2 keys in order to get to this screw, 2 keys to get to that screw, 2 keys to get to this screw, just a space bar to get to that screw, 1 there. There are a lot of screws on here, so if you're thinking of taking the frame, the steel frame off, I wouldn't do that because it would just kind of ruin the whole function of this thing. Anyway, that's my review of the KLIM Lightning keyboard. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm sorry for not making so many videos, but it's been on and off schedule for me. So hope you guys understand. I haven't been making a lot of videos, and anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys I'll see you later. I'll see you sometime, and I'll record another complete video soon. Peace out.